Hello, my name is Ethan Carlson, President of Carlson Management Consulting, and I'm excited to introduce you to the CMC Report Writer for AP. We designed the CMC Report Writer to solve some challenge of getting data out of adaptive planning into Microsoft Excel. As a user going back to 2008 and running a consulting business that's done dozens of implementations of adaptive planning, we've come across a number of times where people need to get data out of adaptive planning and into Microsoft Excel for a number of reasons. Templates do provide a solution to that. However, we felt that there should be an easier and more direct way to accomplish this. Really looking for ways to easily distribute reports to executives like a CEO that doesn't really log into adaptive planning that often and doesn't really care to learn the tool. Also finding ways that are easier than templates to write complex and highly formatted reports. Additionally, we're looking for ways to allow you to put reports on shared PCs or your local PC and refresh it with the click of a button. We've made this easy. The download and setup of the program is very simple. You simply download an exe file that you're provided with. It installs on your machine. In minutes, you're ready to go. Key features of the program allow you to create Excel reports linked to adaptive planning in minutes. It leverages all of your knowledge. We've tried to keep the program simple and simply give you access to the data from adaptive that is able to be refreshed with just one click. You're able to create multiple queries in just one workbook, so you're able to have multiple exports, income statements, balance sheets, cash flows, whatever, all in one report book. All access is role-based and does require a user license, but it does retain your security access from adaptive planning. Version 1.0 is now available with a base price of $1,250 a year for up to 5 users and $99 for each additional user. For the rest of May, we are offering a 50% early adopter discount with version 2.0 to be released later this summer. Additional features in 2.0 will be an enhanced UI, import capabilities, and report formatting features. Please contact us at info@carlsonmanagement.com to purchase or request additional information. Let's now go over and I'll show you a demo of the tool. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you how the report writer actually works. I'm now within Microsoft Excel, and you can see here I have a tab for the CMC Report Writer for AP. That is what downloading the add-in file has done. It's added this tab with a number of criteria. The first criteria is you can set credentials. See here, it gives you a place for username, password, and instance name. All you have to do is go ahead and click Save. That's remembered for next time. You then can click on New Report Criteria and give it a name because you can have multiple reports. So I'll name this one Income Statement. Saves it, now goes out and is calling adaptive planning and pulling back your most current values available. You can see here it has returned your available versions. You also then have the ability to set a time span. Then you can look at the account code drop-down list. This has all of the accounts in your deployment, or you can use the advanced search feature here to go ahead and start typing in account codes and adding them one by one. We'll do revenue, cost of goods sold, we'll do expenses, save and close. And if you click the include descendants, it includes all the accounts under those accounts. You can then also choose what level you'd like to be reporting on. I'll just do total company. And then you also have the ability to filter by dimension or include dimensions. For the first one, I'm just going to go ahead and click Save. This will then prompt us as to where we would like to save this query. It allows you to put the information onto any sheet. So here we can see we're going to specify, you can see sheet 1, 2, 3. We'll put it on sheet 1. You can choose to start it in column A or any other column. We'll start this in column D for just to demonstrate. And we'll call this IS. Hit save. And you can see now that it's pulled back data from adaptive planning. The window will close, and you can see here we now have this data right out of adaptive planning we can use to build reports. You can click the refresh button at this point. It would refresh real time. You also then, once you have more than one query and report to be built, you can hit refresh all. So let's go ahead and build a second one. We'll do a revenue cube. Save that. And again, this is going out. If we had added new values, it would immediately be available here. So now we'll just do actuals, and we'll do the budget version again. Do the advanced search, and let's just search for the revenue product sales. We'll add that, and we're going to do this for, how about Northwest sales. Let's do it for Southeast sales, and one more, just to demonstrate you can do more than one. You can just pick these. We'll do UK sales. Then you're able to come in here and choose your dimension. I want product. I'd like to have channel. So now I've got a cube set of data. I'll hit save again. And now again it prompts us as to where we want to put this in the spreadsheet. We'll do this one on sheet 2. We'll call this rev. We'll save. We go to sheet 2. Here you can see, and it has returned the values for including the product and the channel dimension all ready now to build formatted reports on. And if we click the refresh all button, it does. All right, so now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and bring over an adaptive planning instance, and I'm going to show you how some of this works real time. You go ahead and go in and define dimensions within the adaptive planning browser, and I'm going to, what I'm planning to do here is to go and add new dimensional values, so we'll see that populate in the tool. So it's a new dimension, and then we will call the new dimension test demo. We save. And if we go close this back to the Excel reporting tool, and we say new report criteria, we'll call this balance sheet. It's going to now call back to adaptive planning, get the most current information. We'll say actuals. Let's just grab assets, since we call it a balance sheet tab. Total company, we'll include the roll-up. Now here in the dimension lookup, here's the key, test dimension for demo. It's now there. So real time, this reporting tool brings back the most current dimensions, accounts, versions, levels, all of that. Go ahead and save this, and we'll just point this query at sheet 3. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to actually jump over to another workbook here, and I'll bring that in. You can see here I have, under Criteria Manager, I have two criteria already set, one for an income statement and one for a balance sheet. I have a formatted, in this instance, income statement set up. So what I'd like to do is show, you can see here for Northwest sales, we have for the budget, we have a $10 million value, and we have been pulling February data. So what I wanted to do is then let's go back into adaptive planning, and we will navigate to the revenue cube sheet that drives this value. We'll go to Northwest sales, and what I'm planning to do is to update the cube. So we are in total company, so we'll go to Northwest sales. I'm going to update this value so that we're able to see this refresh real time. I'm in the Q1 forecast. I want to go over to the budget second pass, was the version I was reporting on. So you can see here there are these large values because I had a price of $1 million. So I'm going to change this to instead be a price of $1,000 per unit. And I'm going to copy that forward to the end and save that data. Okay, so that's been written back into the adaptive database. We're going to come back over into Report Writer. We're going to click Refresh All. So this has both the balance sheet and an income statement. I'm going to click Refresh All. It's now going to query adaptive planning, and it will refresh all of our data. And you can see that number went from 10 million down to 47,000 based on that change. And this populates through, and we've refreshed real time. So as you can see, this is a direct link back to adaptive planning. You can have your spreadsheets on your desktop. As changes happen in adaptive, if you hit refresh, you get that information right back to your reports. These can then be embedded in PowerPoint or any other Office product, and all Office functionality will continue to work. Thank you for taking the time to view this demonstration. If you have additional questions, please contact us at info@carlsonmc.com. We can provide more detailed demo or particular pricing information if you would like, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.